A D&D campaign inspired by African mythology. So I've made videos talking about this, but I created this D&D world that is set in between the time of the fall of Adam and Eve and the flood. For Black History Month, I got a group of staff and faculty here at my university together to do a one-shot adventure that is set in that world, but also heavily inspired by African mythology. So they were in this African-inspired village where they could have African traditional meals. The music was all inspired by African traditional music. Anansi the spider was a important part of this adventure, and the final boss of it was the Tokoloshi. And everyone seemed to enjoy it and have a blast, which was absolutely awesome. I've talked about this before. I don't know if I have in video, but one of the things that I've just noticed about the fantasy genre in general is that it is very white, which I'm not complaining about, to be clear. I will always love Lewis and Tolkien, but a lot of the fantasy genre is just Lewis and Tolkien European mythology, which is awesome and great, and D&D takes a lot of inspiration from that, of course, but there are more options. There is more out there, and a lot of people don't know the other things that are out there. So this campaign was a way to give voice to another set of mythological characters and settings and so on. So it's definitely a love letter to the fantasy genre in general, a love letter to African mythology and Black history. But honestly, it was also a love letter to the people who were playing because of their impact on me personally and academically. And it was a love letter to my university, which heavily values cultural intelligence and awareness. So it was an absolutely awesome experience and adventure to DM. And I would encourage people to go dive into African mythology. It is a very fascinating world. That said, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and make sure you follow me for more content like this.